Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Crypto, where we turn your early hours into your edge in the financial world. Today, we're going to talk about Ethereum, because David found an interesting post on X the other day, and we really wanted to talk about it. So,
Yes.
might hit a little less chartery and a little more talking, because it's a doozy, and Ethereum's one of my my bigger holdings, and I don't like it being fudded by people that love Casper. But it's just normal market stuff, you know. But
Yeah.
let's dive in and get these people prepped for success.
Let's do it.
So, on the stock side of things, we have the stock heat map with a pretty neutral outlook so far. Apple's down 0.86%. We have Nvidia's down 1.66%. Still coming down off of all that data we got, and on top of that, the subpoena we had talked about the other day. We've got Amazon down 1.66%. ExxonMobil is down 1.22%. We've got Tesla up 4.18%. Visa's up 0.7%. We've got Eli Lilly down 1.07%. And for the tech side of things, looking pretty neutral. Microsoft down 0.13%. Meta's up 0.19%. And Google is down 0.58%. So
Yeah.
we'll see how the data for today impacts things more. On the crypto side of things, it's looking a little more red, you know. So Bitcoin's down at 2.08%. We've got Ethereum down 2.4%. Tether's still staying strong, stable as ever. BNB's down 0.75%. Solana's down 0.88%. For the green in the top 10, we do have Tron up 0.6%, Toncoin up 0.87%, and Cardano sitting up 0.53%. For economic data today, we have ADP employment change, so a little more jobs data to just spice up the week for those rate cuts that'll be coming September 18th for everyone. We do have later in the day S&P Global Composite PMI final, which will be a heavy hitter for the manufacturing side of things. We also have ISM PMI, so that will be at 9 o'clock. I'm guessing that's 9 o'clock my time, so 10 o'clock Eastern time. So 30 minutes after the market opens, we will be getting a heavy data drop. Other than that, we do have some crude oil information that's going to be coming out with crude oil imports, crude oil stock change, and that will
Don't
be
be crude.
the rest of it too, distillates and gasoline. Those will be light data movers, but it will be a signal for how the market is being impacted by the data and how the rest of the market might be impacted by the data, because oil makes the world go round. It is involved in everything. So keep your eye out for that one. We do have some bill auctions that are coming out with mortgage rates as well later in the day. Those are not heavy drops, so should not be too market impacting, but good signals for how people are taking the data that we got earlier in the day. I can toss that over to you so that you can give the little Bitcoin overview for the peoples so that they know what to look at for today. And then we can hop into that Ethereum article. So if you want to go top down and make it a little more than an overview, that's A-OK. Let me get that swapped over.
Yeah, I can't. By the way, I can't see. I see
Oh.
the YouTube stream, but that's delayed. So
Let me get the right
it's
thing
not
pulled
helping.
up.
Yeah,
There we go.
it's not looking good, guys. Wait, I still can't see. Anyway,
I got it shared with you.
am I up?
Yep, you're up.
Because I can't see. I can't see what. Hold on. God, I hate Discord. Anyways, all right. So, all right. So we've got Piper. I don't know if you guys saw last night. He's found some kind of indicator or something that popped on an indicator or something that says every time that this happens, we experience like a roughly approximately a 35% drop. I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about, so make sure you go and watch Piper Academy. Watch the morning show, morning markets at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to get that alpha. He said he's going to do a deep dive. Actually, did he start it earlier? I think he might be going on earlier.
I am not sure. I did not pay attention to his stream schedule this morning. I was busy getting ours set up.
I'm looking right now. Wait.
It should be normal
Bitcoin
time.
Warrior cycle dead? No, that's not the one. Live.
Nope, it's normal time.
Okay, normal time. Cool. All right. So I'm not exactly sure what he saw, but I've been talking about how I'm kind of looking at this 45K. He says 35K. 35K. I mean, we do have some missing volume down here. I call these divots. I call these divots inside the volume range fixed or the visible range volume profile. So this is where we have a lack of volume, and I tend to think that once you cross over one of these volume nodes, you tend to roll down and into the divots to kind of fill these out with some orders. It's just the market being efficient and making sure that this is a good price by sending price down there, seeing if there's demand. Now, I'm not saying that we will get down there or that we can't get down there, because we absolutely can get down there. Actually, we could come all the way down to $22,000 for all I know. But a lot of the indicators to me are just showing a lot of weakness. I do think we at least get down here to that 45K. I'm still thinking that. I still think we get down to that 45K at a minimum, right down to the trend line, for this whole market to complete that wave 4, and then we can go off for wave 5. to complete the bull run. Of course, that would be sooner than people would think or would like, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Lots of, something came out yesterday that was kind of like, are we going to get a 50-point rate cut? I don't know. But we are below our zero line on our Prime Oscillators Pro. Trending downwards, not looking good. We're turning red on our volume metrics. Power bar is starting to get a little deep in the red. Not getting any reversal signals whatsoever. Money flow is still green but going red. Yep. Money flow is still green but going red. And this is on the weekly chart. So we start popping below that. We could be down. Hopefully.
Oh no, David. Did you freeze? Well, let me get Bitcoin pulled up while he unfreezes, cause it looks like he's frozen on my end. Yep, he went kaput. So while he gets a chance to hop back in, I do have a limit order set all the way down. Let me get the right fib pulled up. That is not the one I wanted to see. It is bear low to all-time high. On the 50% line down here, we have 44.8. I do have a limit order set all the way down there just in case we come and make a 50% retracement of this entire move. So that's what I've had my eyes on for a little while now. I set that a while back when we started pulling back from here. I just noticed that the trend was a little strong and that there's been plenty of weakness on this trend line. We bounced off of it here, but we saw the real weakness of this trend line over here when we wicked all the way below and dropped below the 382. So that's why I've postured a little bit on seeing 44.8 as a possible bounce move, and have set some limit orders down there. If they get filled, they get filled. If they don't, no skin off my teeth. I will find another entry. Let me see if he is ready to hop back in here. I know he has had some problems with his little internet box, so it looks like he is back.
Share your
Hello.
screen. Share your screen.
Share my screen.
Hey. Sorry about that. I've got a Wi-Fi adapter because for some reason my computer didn't come with built-in Wi-Fi. But it's been giving me some fits lately, man. It's just been dropping out. And I don't understand. It's not my internet. My internet's fine. But the adapter just starts flashing. And everything just kind of stops. So that's cool.
Well, they might be going out then, so you might need a whole new one. Those are normally pretty cheap. So
they are cheap. Yeah.
Do you want to share a screen back with me?
I'm cheap too.
Well, I got a really nice one pulled up on Amazon. If you want me to share it with you, it's a really decent one, and it's only $15. So.
Yeah, real quick. We're going down. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Do you want me to hop back over to your chart so you can continue on your Bitcoin spiel for the day?
I mean, we're going down.
How far down are we going, David?
45K. I already said it. 2023 yearly high is right at 25K. We broke through it, coming back down to back test it, and it's right there at the macro trend line. So I mean, that's what I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it until it happens, until we break through here and we go lower, which you can see all this volume right here, but at 32K, which I could see us coming down to here, 34.3, because that would still keep us above wave 1 of this 5-wave impulse. So now there is another thing with this Elliott wave 3 that I want to get into at someday, but it's basically just that this wave 3 could actually, let me move this, there we go. This wave 3 could actually have ended here with this 4 here and this 5 here. So with Elliott wave theory, the only rule with the two rules with the 5-wave impulse, the first one is wave 4 cannot go into the territory of wave 1. So it cannot come down and cross this high here. Otherwise, this becomes invalidated. The second rule that must be followed is wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave of the 5-wave impulse. And so what I do is I just take the low, I just take from the low here, take wave 3, then I just go and measure it up against the other two waves. Wave 1 was definitely longer, and it was longer than wave 5, which means it is not the shortest wave. Wave 5 is the shortest wave. And technically speaking, that means that this could be a completed 5-wave structure to the upside, to which I would say, holy crap, because that means we're probably going to get some kind of ABC correction. Definitely don't want to see that, do we? So
I mean, it depends on your time horizon, because I'm okay with it. I got limit orders.
Yeah.
I got limit orders set at 44.8, so.
And if you look at a lot of charts, I mean, a lot of them are revisiting these lows, and Bitcoin just being Bitcoin doesn't mean that it won't do the same thing. In fact, if it does this, prepare for some absolute pain in the altcoin market. It would not be good. But hey, this is our hopium. Let's go ahead and bounce off of this, and let's invalidate this, okay? I really want to invalidate this. I want this to be the move more than anything. There we go. So yeah. But for now, I just think, I mean, just more downside for me. It's about, every pop up is something that I can short until we get down to that 45K, or until we reverse trend. The trend right now is your friend, and the trend right now is down. So
the trend is your friend until it ends.
Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm going to look at some other stuff. I want to look at some open interests, and you can go ahead and get into the story.
Sounds good.
The post.
I will get that pulled up. On the way on over to that, we do have the stock market fear and greed sitting at 53, and the crypto fear and greed.
It's dropped.
Yep, it is continued to drop. So, very neutral on the stock side of things, which is to be expected with all the bad data we've gotten and the rate cuts heading our way. It will probably drop down into fear. I would expect that with rate cuts on the way. And now increased talk about a 50-point rate cut. So we could really
Yay.
see fear in the stock market, which I'm okay with. You know, I like times where I can buy assets in more of a bulk buy instead of a slow drip.
Yeah, I give this whole like oh yay, but really I really am kind of like, hey, yay, we get more time.
Oh yeah.
I get more time to accumulate. I don't I DCA baby, DCA, dollar cost average on the way down.
Yep, I am all about that hodl gang energy.
Yeah, man, because I mean over time the charts just go up and to the right. I mean, if you just have a long enough time horizon, I mean, as long as you're not investing in something that fails, like absolutely fails, you're gonna be fine. You know.
You mean like meme projects?
I mean, like a lot of things. Let's not pick on memes.
They're just so easy to pick on though. They make it easy.
We can't be bullies. We can't be bullies. Let's
I,
not bully them.
I will bully memes all day. We do have crypto at 29 on the fear and greed. So
Woo.
keep your eyes out. We are
Wait, is that up?
yes, slightly.
Wasn't it 26?
It was like 27, 26 yesterday.
I think it was
so.
26, and it was bordering on going into extreme fear, which is
Yep.
what I want. I want extreme fear.
Yep. That's what I've been waiting on too. So I think we'll get it.
Wait, what do we have? What do we have left for this week on economic? Oh, non-farm. We
Yep.
got non-farm employment
Friday.
change.
On Friday.
Okay.
The last heavy hitter of the week after ISM. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a doozy. So, David shared this
Doozy.
with me the other day. It's I
that's
don't
me.
know who this guy is, but David said that he likes Caspa a whole lot, and he worked with, what was it, Uphold?
He works at Uphold. He's head of research or something at Uphold. Shares back in March, maybe even earlier, he was sharing a Caspa chart, which I kind of find a little unethical. You work for an exchange and you're kind of talking about cryptos on the exchange, and you're talking about how this is a good place to buy and stuff like this. I don't know. It's just kind of I don't know if that's something that people that work at exchanges should be doing or not. Let us know in the comments. But what do you think about that?
How
I
else
don't know.
are you
I don't.
supposed to make your bags go up, David?
Right. That's why I was like, and I already don't like Uphold just because, a few years ago when XRP, when Ripple was hit with the lawsuit, and all these exchanges started delisting it, and I was really big into XRP, so I was just trying to find somewhere to get it, and Uphold was like one of the U.S. exchanges that just refused to delist it, so I was trading it on there. Well, then, like, a couple months go by, and I'm wanting to cash out or just move my XRP, and I go to withdraw, and they said it was going to take it's going to take 30 days before before it would clear. And as soon as that 30 days was up, I had never looked back, because that is absolutely ridiculous. I was like, I'm in crypto, so I don't have to deal with this stuff. Like, what is going on? But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just I didn't care for it. But let's go ahead and get into that post.
So, he says that's what happens when you bet on greedy L2s that don't improve scale and just function like parasites. Ethereum Layer 1 revenues collapses 99% as L2s take center stage. the Ethereum network has experienced a significant decline in Layer 1 revenue, plummeting by 99% since March 2024. This dramatic drop is largely attributed to the proliferation of Layer 2 scaling solutions, which has become increasingly popular due to the lower transaction fees. The Dangkun upgrade, introduced in March, significantly reduced fees for Ethereum Layer 2 transactions. This has sparked a competitive race among L2 providers, each vying to offer the lowest possible fees to attract users. As a result, many users have shifted their transactions to Layer 2 networks, bypassing the Ethereum base layer. The decline in Layer 1 revenue has also impacted the supply of Ether. The deflationary mechanism introduced by IEP-1559, which burns a portion of transaction fees, has been less effective due to the reduced fees. This has led to steady increase in the supply of ETH, which in turn has put downward pressure on its price. In conclusion, the competitive landscape and reduced fees on Ethereum Layer 2 networks has presented challenges for the Ethereum ecosystem. Which, I mean, there's a little bit of truth to it, but that's capitalism in action for you, where isn't the whole point of Ethereum was to have smart contracts. And it was made so that was a little bit slower, and so that it could have these other things built on top of it to handle smart contracts, so that its main base layer was just larger transfers. The fact that its revenue is down doesn't really hurt the price of Ethereum a lot. The burning mechanism will impact things, but you want these Layer 2s to compete for the lowest price to move Ethereum. And it's not like they're completely bypassing Ethereum. They are using...
Didn't he say in there that he bypassed it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't completely bypass it. They're literally built on the Ethereum blockchain. They are an ERC20. Like, it doesn't bypass. It's not like, oh, well, we took this Ethereum off of the chain. The Ethereum never moves off of the chain. It's just using a different pathway on the ERC20 to move the Ethereum from here to here. Instead of going through the door where it's here to here, you are now bypassing this door, which is very, very slow. And you're taking a longer route, but you're going faster. And you can kind of see that with some of the data here, where it's the burn mechanism that he had talked about. Yes, it is dropped off, but like, you still get massive spikes of burns when you have these institutions buying, or when people actually transact on Ethereum, which is for the larger amounts of ETH, because of the fact that you could send large amounts of ETH on say Optimism, but it actually ends up being cheaper to do so on Ethereum because of the more flat rate that they have, where it's like, are you going to send 0.025 Ethereum for $15, or are you going to send 100 Ethereum for $15? I'm probably going to send 100 Ethereum for $15 instead of using a network where it increasingly adds up on the amount that you're sending. And that's where L2s are great for smaller, but they're less so if you're sending a large amount. You have the daily transaction value on the Ethereum blockchain. Yes, it is slowed down a bit, But like, that's what you want. The value of Ethereum does not come from it itself. It comes from the fact that it is used as the currency in smart contracts. That was the whole point of Ethereum. You had Bitcoin, which was money, and then you had Ethereum, which was Web3. And Web3 is the whole point of Ethereum. Vitalik thought that Bitcoin was amazing, but that it just didn't do enough for the world that we're coming into. And he was very right, which is why you see every other like big cryptocurrency that is an altcoin copying his whole business image, where it's Solana staking. Where do you think they got it from? Oh, Ethereum. Smart contracts. Every project is vying for smart contracts. Why? Because that's why Ethereum has value.
And that's why Ripple is trying to push for smart contracts on the XRPL now.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why Caspa's trying to it too. If Caspa doesn't get smart contracts, Caspa's dead. As much as people like it and all of that, as much as it'll make me money this bull run, if it doesn't figure out how to get smart contracts, it's dead. It's worthless. It's behind on the game as is. You have Bitcoin that's been out since 2008, and Ethereum came rolling in 2017. You are leaps and bounds behind.
Honestly, that's just for smart contracts. So I think if Caspa just stuck with what it's good at, which is and what it was started off as, which was just for transactions, I think it'd be doing a lot better. I think it would benefit them if they weren't trying to do absolutely everything. But
But what
do I know?
What's the point in having a DAG blockchain that moves like that if you cannot have smart contracts? Where instead of Ethereum, where it's handling like 5 blocks, like you have Caspa being able to handle like 50, and it moves at a much more rapid pace, which is what you're going to need with Web3. Which is why I say that if Web3 doesn't pick up and Caspa doesn't get smart contracts, then Caspa is a one-run project. They couldn't even put meme coins on that thing. Like, come on, they broke their whole network trying to launch a meme coin.
Didn't they do it though?
I mean,
Didn't
eventually,
it work out?
I
fast
believe
break
so.
Things?
Yeah,
Isn't that the
but
Ethereum model?
Okay, but Ethereum's been doing that for years. 4 years. You already have Solana that is...
What is with you and monopolies, man? Why do you like these monopolies?
I mean, so like, here's the thing. If you're looking at the long run and you're looking at these projects, in 25 years, what are the big 7 in crypto? It's not Caspa unless they do something drastic. But it also isn't just all on them. It's also with what technology comes forward. Where does Web3 pop? If Web3 doesn't pop, where's Ethereum's value? So there's a lot in play where Chainlink's going to be great.
Ethereum
It's an oracle.
also, I was about to say, like, something that has interoperability would be fantastic. With something like Chainlink.
Which is why I still hold Atom, even though it's not performing. You know, that is the OG interoperability play. Yep. So
I don't know. I just think that the different cryptos should stick with what they are good at, and not try to compete with other types of stuff. Like, if Caspa's good at transactions, maybe it shouldn't be trying to do smart contracts and meme coins and be in a launch pad. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you end up unnecessarily bogging down the network or something, or increasing the risk of something happening to the network. It's just like
or
just do
or
what you're
just
good at.
or just muddying up your blockchain's name, where
Yeah.
Solana is now synonymous with the meme market, which as soon
Yeah.
as you saw everything dropping off, what happened to Solana? Oh, it had the most outflows out of every other project because everyone was flooding from memes because they're not a store of value.
Hmm. They must have flooded back into Solana.
I mean, not really if you're looking at the chart. It's stuck in that 120, 130 range.
I haven't looked at it in a while. I
Yeah.
don't. I don't use it, so I don't own it. I don't use it. Uh,
It's good for moving like USDC and USDT. And we do need projects to do that. But we don't need projects to have dirty projects on top of them that steal people's money because they don't burn liquidity tokens and then they just wait for you to put all your money in and then they take it.
Yo, good morning, TradeFly. Also, good morning, Alexandra G. I can't read the other names. Melissa, One Love, what's going on? Good morning.
We have Mike Play in here as
Mike
well.
Play.
Uh,
Okay.
Daniel Haney.
Hola, French Tosta.
And I think, we've got Rokinos as well. So,
Rokinos.
and Moho. Moho, good morning as well.
Oh,
So,
good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
do you got some chartery to pull up?
What are you looking at right there? What is that? What is all that stuff?
This is all the Ethereum data for their blockchain. You have burned Ethereum after this is daily burned. So like this is just stuff that he's talking about where it's like, yes, there is less Ethereum burned. But if you're going to be having more smart contracts that are in play, then wouldn't you want less of it burned because it's being used more? I thought that's supply and demand, but maybe I'm just a dummy. You have net emissions afterwards, which that is actually peaked. So transactions down a little bit, but transactions monthly has stayed steady. So I don't know what he's talking about on some of it. Well, it's like, yes, certain things that you're trying to play off as terrible for Ethereum are not that terrible because you want competition in the market.
How do you feel about that draft last night, TradeFly? Hey, do you ever look at the Nuple?
The Nuple?
Yeah, the NUPL, net
No.
unrealized profit loss on Bitcoin.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Do you have that pulled up somewhere?
I do.
Do you want me to hop over to your screen so you can show the peoples what you're talking about and teach me as well?
real quick. Like, I found this website. It's charts.bitbo.io. I think it was for the stock to flow. You look at the stock to flow. Stock flow is not looking good, to be honest.
No, that thing's
Come
broken.
over here real quick. It's like well below where it's supposed to be. Stock to flow, if you understand stock to flow and the concept, it makes sense. But it's just kind of, I don't know if you need to be doing all of this trying to predict price. I don't know. It's kind of funky. But let's go back to the new pool. So the net unrealized profit and loss indicator. So it's going to show you is the market and net profit or loss on the unrealized side. And each of these colored areas here, the red is euphoria or greed. This yellow is or gold is belief and denial. Then we have optimism, anxiety, hope and fear, and capitulation. Right now, we are sitting currently at optimism, but anxious. We're anxiously optimistic. And I tend to agree. We're anxiously optimistic. Let's see. That's the new pool. Price at the end of the day, we're sitting at way, way, way up here, but that doesn't matter. When it comes to the color areas, we only care about this yellow line, because anytime we dip into the green, that kind of signals a bottom. And I wonder if we're going to be getting a 2020 style crash before we launch higher. What do you think? Do you think we'll get a 2020 style crash? All I know is that if we come into the capitulation and we go into extreme fear, then no matter what price we are at, that's when I'll be buying. Yeah, as soon as we go into that extreme fear. But yeah, this is an awesome little website. I'm going to be going over some things on here. I mean, it's got mining information on here. You got your difficulties, your hash rates. This is your difficulty, your hash rate, miner revenue. Some of this is paywalled, which is fine. It still gives you a lot without having to or without the paywall. So it's good stuff. I like the indicators a lot, of course. Power law, oscillator. I didn't even know there was a power law oscillator, so this is pretty cool to look at. I don't know. I'd have to actually like go over it and to be able to explain it. But Satoshis per dollar. This one is pretty cool to me. Right now, it costs about. It's about what is it? 1,765 Satoshis for $1, and it's just going down over time, as it should. The bigger Bitcoin becomes, the more a Satoshi should be worth. Meaning, the closer and closer we get to one Satoshi equaling $1. So pretty neat stuff. But yeah, we are out of time. PC.
I didn't even notice that we were out of time. That's kind of wild. This show went really quick today. I went
Well, it's a
full
little
nerd
short.
mode. Yeah, I went full nerd mode on Ethereum. So
Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It's a good show. Don't forget to join Piper Academy. Go see why he's talking about maybe a $35,000 Bitcoin. So that's at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget the Crypto Nightcap at 8:30 p.m. tonight, right here on Piper Academy. Check out the links below. Go to check out Blowfin, check out Chart Prime, check out Aviation Coffee, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way. Mad love and respect. BC, what do you got for the people?
yeah, thank you for joining us all today. Keep your eye out for our data drops first thing this morning. They will be market movers. So stay careful out there and trade safe. Everyone wake up.
Today is going to be a good day.